Greg Hennis alongside a guy they call Jimmy the Boxer Maher. And we are at the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in Bensalem in the heart of Bucks County. And Jimmy, before we go any further, I got to ask the million-dollar question. Why do they call you the Boxer?
That's easy, Greg. The reason they call me the Boxer is because I'm fighting to get you approved and get you into a new car. I'm fighting the banks. I'm going to make sure I figure out how to get you approved, whether you don't have credit, you have bad credit, whether you have negative equity in your trade, or you have a zero credit. I'm going to get you approved. I'll fight my way to get you approved, Greg.
So basically, no matter what it takes, for the next 36 hours, you're going to work really hard for the people to get them approved right here in Bensalem at the Auto Outlet, correct?
That's correct, Greg. I'm going to fight the banks to get you approved. And not only that, I'm knocking out the competitors. I'm getting the good prices. I'm getting you approved. No matter what it takes, Greg, I want to put you in a new car.
All right, so here's the deal. First of all, people love to hear that you're going to fight hard for them because that's what it's all about. They want somebody on their team. So the deal is, if I'm in New Jersey, if I'm in Pennsylvania, if I'm in Delaware, if I'm in the Lehigh Valley, how easy, first of all, is it to get here to the Auto Outlet of PA at 1515 Bristol Pike in Bensalem?
Greg, it's very easy to get here. We're a block away from Franklin Mills Mall. We're right here by the Tacony-Palmyra Bridge. We're minutes away from Burlington-Bristol Bridge. We're right off of Woodhaven. 95 is right here. The Pennsylvania Turnpike is only miles away. I mean, we're very easy to get to, Greg. You can't miss us coming from Delaware, Jersey, anywhere you're coming from, we're right here.
All right, so here's the deal. As we sit here today, we are now beginning a 36-hour period, okay? Which means you are about to unveil a sale not only all day today, but all day tomorrow through, let me say that again, all day today, all day tomorrow through the close of business Saturday. But one thing I haven't heard from the Boxer yet is what exactly are you going to be offering the wonderful people at home, whether they're from Pennsylvania, Delaware, New Jersey, the Lehigh Valley? What are you going to offer those people for the next 36 hours?
Well, Greg, that's a hard question. I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Tell you why.
Okay. I'm listening. And so are they. So are they.
I got to get something for these people to drive from Delaware, Jersey. I need something big, Greg. I need something to bring them in.
Well, we know Mr. Momo, who's one of the owners here, loves to save you the dodo. The question is what are you going to do?
I don't know, Greg. I think we should ask our salespeople what we should do.
You mean like Bosch and Steven and, and Brian and all the other guys?
All the guys, yep. All right. They're the ones that work with the customers.
Bring them on.
Let's bring them on. Bosch, Steve, come on. Come over here.
Hey, guys, how you doing? All right?
How's it going?
Great, great. All right, Jimmy, lay it on them. Let's hear this.
Steve, what do we do? What do you want to give the customers? What are we going to do to get them in?
So remember, it's a 36-hour sale, which means it's all day today, all day tomorrow through the close of business Saturday. And remember, when you talk about the close of business Saturday, it's really almost like about midnight when you lock the doors because you have to by law. So what do you think? What do you think?
Listen, I'm saying with $6,000 cash for your trash.
Oh, no. Mr. Momo said, whatever you do, we can't give him that kind of dodo. He said it. He said it.
That's true, Greg. That's a lot of dough.
Dodo.
Dough, whatever.
That's steep.
That's steep. That's high. That's high, Greg.
Come on, you know that. $6,000 cash for your trash. I already said it, man.
No matter what it is, Steve?
No matter what it is, I already said it.
Wait a minute. What if it's a hunk of junk that hasn't ran, it's missing some tires, they can't even physically drive it here? You are suggesting that for the next 36 hours, you are going to put $6,000 cash for their trash on any vehicle that gets here to the Auto Outlet, even if it's loaded with trash. Are you suggesting that?
I'm suggesting that and put it on the table. It's up to Jimmy Mobo and put it on the table. $6,000 cash for your trash.
I know Mr. Momo wants to save you the dodo, but isn't it more like Mr. Momo wants to, with a promotion like that, give you the dodo?
Yeah, Greg. Listen, this is the thing. Steve's got a point. He works with the customers. He knows the customers. He's the one out there dealing with the customer. So, Greg, I think we do what he wants to do and give him the $6,000.
All right, Steve, you're on. All right, $6,000.
Right, Steve, thanks.
All right, that's great. So $6,000 cash for your trash. Now,
But wait,
Hold on.
I got a question though, Jimmy. How about the customers that come in without a trade? I mean, are they left out or what? What are we going to do with that?
He's got a point. That's not exactly fair now. If you come here to the auto outlet and you maybe for whatever reason didn't have a car, you got to do something for them, Jimmy. So what are you going to do? Yeah, that's a good question.
That's true, Greg. We don't want to leave anybody out.
You feeling the heat yet?
I got a lot of heat on me right now.
You feeling it?
I'm
The heat.
feeling it,
The
Greg.
heat.
Boss, what do you think we should do? Steve said what he wanted us to do. You tell me what you want to do.
Here's the thing. I want to do something else for the customers out there, but if we're giving them $6,000, I mean, the next best thing would be to just not have a payment for like 6 months.
So what you're suggesting, if I hear you correctly, is if they come here to the auto outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike in Bensalem, PA, and they do not have a trade, which means for whatever the reason you don't have a car to trade, you are going to automatically step up to the plate, and you're suggesting that Momo and Jimmy give the folks their first 6 payments. You're going to make those first 6 payments for them? You're suggesting that?
I am suggesting it, and the reason is because we don't want to leave anybody out, and I mean, that really is the next best thing that we can do to help people get into a car, because not everybody is driving a piece of trash. Some people need a car desperately, and I think it's our job, it's our duty to make this happen for them.
So
I really think
do you guys enjoy giving Jimmy the heat?
Yeah, we love it.
it's always fun.
All right, so Jimmy, the heat is on. The heat is on. That's
is, Greg.
All right, so let's hear it. What are you going to do? Are you going to step up? We know you're going to give them $6,000 cash for their trash. If they get it here, trade it in. Even if it's loaded with trash and doesn't run, you're going to do that. But what about if you don't have a trade? Jimmy, what are you going to do for the next 36 business hours?
That's hard, Greg. So basically what Bosch wants us to do is make the customer's first 6 payments. That's a lot of money, Greg.
Oh, whoa. I'm glad it's coming out of this place and not out of my pocket, I can tell you that.
That's a lot of money, but this is the thing. Bosch makes a good point. We don't have anything for the customers that don't have a trade, so I think it's only fair that we make the first 6 payments for them. Give Bosch props for that. We'll make the first 6 payments for you. We'll take any trade in, cash for your trash, push it in, pull it in, tow it in, anything. So at this point, we're going to do the $6,000 cash for your trash, and we're going to make the first 6 payments for the folks at home.
Now, we've been talking about the heat. Uh-oh. What's going on here? What? Oh, that's squeaky. Look at this car. What in the world? Do you see that? Do you see this at home, Jimmy? What's going on here?
No, Greg.
Yes, sir. We're trying to do a program here. Can we help you?
Sure. Excuse me, sir. Do you think I can get $6,000 cash for these trash?
I mean, it's missing fenders. I mean, it's got squeaky brakes. I mean, this isn't even. I don't think it's even safe.
Smash in the front, Greg. Smash in the back. I don't. $6,000, Greg. I gotta honor it. I gotta honor it for the next 36 hours, Greg.
All right. Well, can somebody help this guy?
Guys, one of you guys take him aside, sell him a car. All right. I'll be in there to get you approved in a minute. All right, Greg.
You better get him approved before that thing starts running or stops running. I mean, that thing is in bad shape.
It is, Greg.
All right. So here's the deal. We know you like the heat, right?
Right.
All right. You're supposed to say no, but that's okay. No, I'm just kidding you. All right, so Jimmy likes the heat. So here's the third part of the equation. You ready?
I'm ready, Greg.
You are going to give folks $6,000 cash for their trash, as we've just seen there, correct?
Correct.
If they don't have a trade, you're going to make their first 6 payments, correct?
Correct.
Now, what about those wonderful folks that have been to the neighborhood dealership or been to another dealership where they were promised to get approved? They were promised guaranteed credit approval with a no turn down, okay? If they could come to this dealership, can they get the same type treatment here and actually make it happen here at the auto outlet? Can you really do guaranteed credit approval and a no turn down for those folks that want to come here, even if they've been turned down elsewhere as recently as yesterday or earlier today?
That's correct, Greg. One big thing I'm going to tell you is a lot of customers get promised a lot of things, and then when they go to the dealership, they run the credit, and then those promises disappear. One thing I can say is I pride myself on making sure I get a customer approved and working the deal to the very end, and finding the right car to put them in, and finding everything I need to do to get the bank to say yes. You know.
So you're willing to do that?
I'm willing to do that, Greg.
So let me just make sure one more time here, because we're talking a lot of goodies. All right. Number one, guaranteed credit approval with no turn downs.
Correct, Greg.
No matter what.
No turn downs.
Number two, for the next 36 hours, along with that, $6,000 cash for your trash. Let me say it again, because I want to make sure you're hearing this clearly. $6,000 cash for your trash. So if you push it in, pull it in, tow it in, any year, any make, any model, any miles, any condition, you're going to give them $6,000 cash for their trash?
$6,000, Craig.
Ooh. And if they come here to the auto outlet, and for whatever the reason, they do not have a trade, for whatever reason, maybe the trade just doesn't exist.
Right.
But they feel left out. They feel like, well, what about me? What about me? I want to come here. I want to get something special. So you mean to tell me, in addition to those other opportunities, you're going to step up for those people without a trade, and not just one payment, not two, not three. I mean, three would be, be very reasonable, but
correct.
You seem like you're going above being reasonable by making a fourth, fifth, and sixth payment. So we're talking about you are going to make their first 6 payments if they come here to the auto outlet without a trade. Are all those things correct?
They're correct, Greg.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, Greg.
So if I'm in New Jersey, should I come here?
You should come.
If I'm at the Franklin Mills Mall, should I come here right now?
You better definitely come. It's right here.
If I'm in the Lehigh Valley, should I come here right now?
Come now.
If I want to see you work really hard and live up to your name, the boxer, they should come here because you're going to work hard to get them done.
They should come, Greg. I'm going to tell you why. $6,000 cash for your trash, no one can do. Their first 6 payments is huge. You don't got to make a payment for half a year, Greg.
That is huge.
That's huge.
Couple that along with the guaranteed credit approval and the no turn downs. It's a spectacular opportunity. But the folks at home do have their hands up. You see them out there? They got their hands up. They say, well, what's the catch? Well, here's the deal. It's all day today, correct?
Correct.
It's all day tomorrow.
All day tomorrow, Greg.
And all day Saturday, but it has to be over before midnight because of the blue laws.
Correct.
So if it's today, if it's tomorrow, or all day Saturday for the next 36 hours and it's over, it's on.
It's on, Greg.
Now, what happens if I come in here Monday and I say, well, Jimmy, I was thinking about it, but I decided I didn't want to come, but then over the weekend I got panicky because I think I missed on something. Can I come here Monday?
No, Greg.
What?
I can't do it Monday. The end of business Saturday, that's it. It's over.
We're at the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in Bensalem, PA. Remember, $6,000.
$6,000 cash for your trash.
It's the trade-in event you don't want to miss.
$6,000, $6,000, $6,000, $6,000. Cash for your trash trade-in event.
All right, Mo, I know your name is Mr. Momo is going to save you the dodo, but Mr. Momo, tell me it ain't so. $6,000 cash for your trash. $6,000 cash for your trash. $6,000 cash for your trash. It's really happening again here at the Auto Outlet?
That's 100% right, Greg. Listen, last time it worked for us. We just had another big sale, and listen, we're going to bring it back again.
And here's the great thing. If you come to the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike right here in Bensalem, if you don't have a trade, it's no problem. Right, Mr. Momo?
That's 100% right.
Why is it not a problem?
6 months worth of payments. We'll pay for them all.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you've got a trade. Get $6,000 cash for your trash. No trade, no problem. They'll make your first 6 payments. Now, let's step aside, Mr. Momo, who's going to save you the dodo, and let's talk about a truck. We've got a Ford F-150 XTR with a 4x4.
2013 crew cab, 4-wheel drive, 66,000 miles, chrome wheels. You got to love it, Greg.
Drive home today in gorgeous vehicles like this Cadillac.
2012 Cadillac SRX, 26,000 miles, luxury package, panel roof, loaded up, black on black. Greg, all our cars are PA inspected, 100-point inspection. You know what I mean? You come here, you're going to walk away with the right vehicle. You got to love it. 2014 Chevy Equinox LT, leather, heated seats, backup camera. You got to love it.
Now, Hyundai time, 2015.
2015 Hyundai Tucson, 24,000 miles, GLS, alloy wheels, Bluetooth. Listen, it's the right SUV.
It is the trade-in event that everybody loves. It's $6,000 cash for your trash. $6,000 cash for your trash. $6,000 cash for your trash. 2014 Jeep.
2014 Jeep Cherokee Latitude, alloy wheels, Bluetooth, touchscreen, 40,000 miles. Greg, there's not that many of them, but you gotta love Jeeps.
All the bells, all the whistles, equipped, not stripped. Now, what do we have up here?
14 Chevy Captiva LT, alloy wheels, backup camera, 36,000 miles, red on color. You gotta love it.
Now, Mo, the next vehicle we want to talk about, a lot of people are out there and vacation season is knocking on the door. There's probably a lot of families out there that have vehicles that are not going to make it through the summer. This is a golden opportunity to get yourself a nice family vehicle.
2013 Chrysler Town & Country Touring L, leather, DVD, heated seats, backup camera. You gotta love it, Greg.
And not only do we have the vans, but we have the Nissans. Tell us about this vehicle right here, Mr. Momo.
2014 Nissan Murano S, only 15,000 miles, Greg. 15,000 miles on a pearl white. You got to love it.
Now, Mo, these cars are all handpicked by you, and especially for this sale. So if they're not up to snuff, you'll not see them on the lot. Remember, right now through the close of business Saturday, $6,000 cash for your trash. $6,000 cash for your trash. $6,000 cash for your trash right here at the Auto Outlet of PA.
$6,000, $6,000, $6,000, $6,000. Cash for your trash trade-in event.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Auto Outlet of PA, they were with us a little earlier. We want to bring them back again. This is Steven Posada. He's a bilingual salesperson, and we also want to introduce you to Bosch. And matter of fact, we have a little saying for you, Bosch. Have you heard it yet? If your credit is a wash, come see Bosch. And by the way, we have a little saying for him, too. We don't leave Steven out of the way. If you have a repo, come see Steve-O.
That's correct.
All right, all right. So, guys, real quick, we don't have a lot of time, but real fast, this is my favorite part of the show where we get to see the kind of things that people trade in. I mean, it's amazing. I know the customer you guys were working with, he brought in a real hunk of junk, and you're working with him really hard. I know he's had some credit issues and things, but real quick, Bosch, say something to us about trades, real quick.
Well, really, again, to reiterate, doesn't matter what kind of a trade you have, as long as you have the title for it. Doesn't matter what condition, how many miles. I mean, as you can see behind us, we have trades that have dents in the bumpers, the windshield is busted, not even 4 good tires on them. It doesn't matter to us. You just bring it here, and we'll give you $6 grand for it.
So
it's simple as that.
So it's really $6,000 cash for my trash trade-in event, and no trade, no problem, because you have the 6 months to make the payments.
That's right. If you have a trade, it's 100% guaranteed. You'll get $6,000 for it. And if you don't have a trade, we're going to make your first 6 payments.
And of course, no turndowns with guaranteed credit approval. So, Steven, you speak Spanish. Take a moment and say those things to the folks at home real quick.
Thank you, Greg. Sí, mi gente, ha vuelto aquí en Auto Outlet PA los $6,000 por tu carro viejo. Aprovecha esta oportunidad. Si la vez pasada no viniste, aprovecha ahora. Mira todos los trades que tenemos. Todos son carros viejos. No importa la condición de tu crédito, tampoco importa si tienes reposición. Ven a buscarme a mí. Hablo español perfecto, así que podemos entenderte y buscar cualquier forma de aprobarte. No hay problema. Ven acá. No importa la condición de tu crédito, no importa la condición de tu carro. Y si no tienes carro viejo, ven que te hacemos los primeros 6 pagos nosotros, ¿ok? Busca por Steven en español.
$6,000, $6,000, $6,000, $6,000. Cash for your trash trade-in event.
All right, Mr. Momo, not only are you going to save the folks at home the dodo, but you're going to do so with a great trade-in, $6,000 cash for your trash trade-in event. And remember, no trade, no problem. They'll make your first 6 payments here at the Auto Outlet. Let's step aside right now, Mo, and show the folks at home, the peeps, what kind of vehicles you have. Here's a 2013 Kia.
2013 Kia Optima EX, panel roof, leather, nav, white on tan. You got to love it. 23,000 miles.
And the best part of all is you come here to the Auto Outlet for the next 36 hours, 1515 Bristol Pike right here in Bensalem, and get trade-in event like you've never seen before. $6,000 cash for your trash.
16 Chevy Malibu, only 2,200 miles, Greg, like brand new. It still smells brand new inside.
How about a 2014 Chrysler?
2014 40,000 mile S package, alloy wheels, V6, what a roof. You got to love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, come on in here to the Auto Outlet at 1515 Bristol Pike right here in Bensalem and get $6,000 cash for your trash, and no trade, no problem. We'll make your first 6 payments. Here's a beautiful 2013 Chevrolet.
2013 Chevy Malibu Eco Hybrid, 23,000 mile, black. You got to love it.
Mo, as we look around cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, luxury automobiles, Lincoln, Chevrolet, Cadillac, Mercedes, it goes on and on and on, Nissans and Mazdas, and they all qualify for this tremendous event. How about a Hyundai?
13 Tucson, 44,000 miles. You got to love it. Half leather, half suede. It's a beautiful SUV.
Now, this next vehicle from the folks at Dodge, I cannot believe this is a 2010, but it is.
2010 Dodge Journey, 73,000 miles. Cheap, Greg. 3rd seat, alloy wheels.
Nissan time.
Another 2012 Nissan Murano SV, panel roof, alloy wheels, 26,000 miles. Just a beautiful, beautiful SUV.
And, of course, if you love the imports and you're looking for a Toyota, this is a beauty.
15 RAV4, 4-wheel drive, roof, XLE package, 18,000 miles.
And ladies and gentlemen, come on down to the auto outlet right here, 1515 Bristol Pike right here in Bensalem. And remember, it's $6,000 cash for your trash. Now, Mr. Momo, you're here. Of course, if your credit's a wash, come see Bosch, the boxer, Jimmy Maher. But we also want you to say hi to Brian. Brian is here, and Brian, you're going to work real hard for the customers, right?
Oh, definitely. As soon as they step in the door.
And he loves the promotion. You'll love it, too. Our finance manager, she's here, too. What's her name, Mo?
Lori, she's a sweetheart. You guys are going to love her.
And you're going to love it right here at the auto outlet. Remember, now through the close of business Saturday, Brian, I hope you ate your Wheaties, because it's $6,000 cash for your trash.
$6,000 cash for your trash for the next 36 hours at the auto outlet of PA.
$6,000, $6,000, $6,000, $6,000. Cash for your trash trade-in event.
All right, Jimmy the Boxer Maher, we are almost out of time here at the auto outlet, but I got to tell you, for the next 36 hours, big things are happening. Am I correct?
You're correct, Greg.
All right, so here's what they are. Number one, $6,000 cash for your trash trade-in event. Now, what do you mean by that, Jimmy? What do you mean by $6,000 cash for your trash trade-in event?
When I mean $6,000 cash for your trash, I mean push it in, pull it in, tow it in. We'll tow it in. Just get here with the title, and I'll get you $6,000 for it, Greg.
What if it's rusted or the engine doesn't work anymore? Are you still going to give them $6,000 cash for their trash, even with the trash inside?
Yes, Greg. $6,000 no matter what, Greg.
Now, I want to call your attention to something. See this car over here?
Yes.
When we began the program today, this gentleman showed up here.
That's correct, Greg.
And he brought this car in for $6,000. He was asking about the $6,000 cash for his trash. Now, I know throughout the program you were a little bit busy, and Bosch and Steven have been busy with him. Can we go check in and see where this deal is at right now? Because it looks like he's going to trade out of this and get $6,000 for this and trade into the Camaro.
That's correct, Greg.
Whoa.
I got him approved when we took our break, and it was hard. He went through a repo last year. Everybody has hard times, but we got him able to get him into a nice car. He got a convertible for the summer, so he's very happy, and it's a payment he can afford. And having that $6,000 that he had down is what got him approved, Greg.
All right, can we go back and ask you real quick? All right, come on back here. Just follow us here at home. All right, so, sir, sorry to interrupt you guys. I hope it's okay.
No worries.
So I just have to ask you, you're going to get, it looks like a beautiful Camaro. And I got to tell you, did they really give you $6,000 cash? No disrespect for that piece of trash.
Well, yes, they did. I don't know how they did it, but they did. And they also got me approved. My credit was on the 5, pretty low, you know what I'm saying? But they did it somehow, but they did it. They got me into this new Camaro now, and I love it.
So it's really as easy as coming here to the auto outlet at PA, 1515 Bristol Pike here in Bensalem, and you could bring in a car that's this bad or even worse. And they're going to give you $6,000 cash for your trash, and it's that easy.
Yes, it is pretty easy, and it's no, I mean, it's not a joke. It's true, guys. You got to do it. You got to come on here to the auto outlet, and this guy is going to be more than happy to help you, okay?
I got to ask you one more question. This guy's middle name is the Boxer because he works really hard. He works really hard for the customers. Did he work really hard for you along with his team over here?
Yes, they did. He did. I mean, he's amazing. The whole team is pretty good. They was pretty good with me, and they got me to this new vehicle. Like I said, it's pretty nice.
All right, well, look at the camera and do me a favor and say really loud, $6,000 cash for my trash.
$6,000 cash for my car, for my trash. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot, guys. Go back and finish up the deal. I'll tell you what, Jimmy, great things are happening. Now, here's the deal. You say, well, there's got to be a catch. Well, here's the deal. It's all day today, all day tomorrow, and all day Saturday through the close of business. The following things are on the table. Number one, bring in your trade. It could look like that or worse. As long as you can get it here, $6,000 cash for your trash. Any year, any make, any model, any miles, any equipment, you're going to give them $6,000 cash for their trash. Correct?
That's correct, Greg.
If I come here to the auto outlet of PA and I don't have a trade, for whatever the reason, I just don't have anything to trade in, are you going to step up to the plate and make not the first, not the second, not the third, that would be the reasonable thing to do, not the fourth, not the fifth, but 6 payments you're going to step up to the plate. If I don't have any kind of trade, you're going to make their first 6 payments for them here at the auto outlet of PA.
That's correct, Greg.
6 payments.
6 payments, Greg.
So no trade, no problem.
No trade, no problem.
Now, You mentioned this particular situation here. This gentleman here, he mentioned he had some credit problems. Pretty low is credit score. He had a past repo and things like that. Correct. And you talked about no turndowns and guaranteed credit approval. Now, obviously, you were able to get him behind the wheel of an automobile and get him into a nice, sporty Camaro. Now, some people, that's obviously not what they're looking for, but you get the idea.
Right.
So the question is, can I come here to the Auto Outlet of PA, even if I've had a problem in the past, a divorce, a bankruptcy, a repo like he had, you know, whatever the case may be, a slow pay, a no pay, a college loan, a medical bill, and I could come here to the Auto Outlet of PA and not be worried about those things with guaranteed credit approval and no turndowns?
That's correct, Greg. If you come to 1515 Bristol Pike in Bensalem, you're going to get a car, I'm going to get you approved, and you're going to get $6,000 cash for your trash. And if you don't have a trade, I'm making your first 6 payments for you.
So we've got Momo, who's going to save you the dodo, okay? We've got Jimmy the Boxer, who's going to work really hard for the customer. Right. And then we've got Bosch. What do they say about Bosch?
Bosch is an awesome salesperson. The customers love him. He does everything he can do to get you approved. He puts all the dots together for me. He makes it easy for me to get you approved into a car.
Steven speaks Spanish, but he works just as hard for the customers too, right?
Steven is bilingual. He's an awesome salesperson as well. I'm lucky to have all the salespeople I do, Greg. And he really takes care of the customers and looks out. The customers love him.
And of course, we have Brian that's part of the team. We have our finance people and just a great group of people. Who's in the finance office?
I got Lori, my finance manager. She does all the finance paperwork, everything like that, to make sure everything, your registration, everything. She does a wonderful job.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's going on right now for the next 36 hours. If I'm in Pennsylvania, should I come here, Jimmy?
You should come here, Greg.
If I'm in New Jersey, should I come here?
Definitely come here.
If I'm in Delaware, should I come here?
Take that drive, get here, and get $6,000 cash for your trash. If not, we'll make your first 6 payments if you don't have a trade.
If I'm in the Lehigh Valley, if I'm at the Poconos, should I come here to the Auto Outlet of PA?
Greg, take that drive from the Poconos. I got plenty of trucks. I know they love trucks up there. So trucks I got cars, I got SUVs, 4-wheel drive, everything for the mountains. Just get here.
So here's the deal. Whether you're 5 minutes away, 50 minutes away, or even 5 hours away, if you like any of these things, you owe it to yourself to come here. Trust me, folks, listen to this. $6,000 cash for your trash trade-in event, which means any year, any make, any model, any condition, any situation, push it in, pull it in, tow it in, kick it in, fly it in, train it in, bike it in, get it here to the Auto Outlet, and you are going to get $6,000 cash for your trash. Now, if you come here to the Auto Outlet for the next 36 hours and you say, well, Jimmy, I don't have a trade. No trade, no problem. Why? They're going to make your first, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 payments. They're going to make your first 6 payments. And if you come here to the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike right here in Bensalem for the next 36 hours, all day today, all day tomorrow, and all day Saturday through the close of business, when they lock the door and shut the lights off, you could come in here and take advantage of the no turndown guaranteed credit approval program. All these things are on the table. So if I'm at the Franklin Mills Mall, if I'm at the Burlington-Bristol Bridge, if I'm at the Pennsylvania Turnpike, if I am near the Tacony-Palmyra Bridge, the Betsy Ross Bridge, the Ben Franklin Bridge, the Delaware Memorial Bridge, the Walt Whitman Bridge, is it worth my time to come here, Jimmy, to the Auto Outlet of PA?
It's definitely worth your time, Greg. No one's going to give you $6,000 for your trash, and definitely no one's going to make your first 6 payments like we will.
Right here at the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike right here in Bensalem. Remember, now through the close of business Saturday, $6,000 cash for my trash.
$6,000 cash for your trash.
Any year.
Any make.
Any model.
Any miles.
Any condition, you're going to get how much cash for that trash?
$6,000, Greg. Pull it in, push it in, tow it in. Don't bring it in, bring the title, and we'll get you $6,000 for your trade.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's right here at the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike in Bensalem. That's Jimmy the Boxer Maher. I'm Greg Hennis, and remember, $6,000.
$6,000 cash for your trash.
It all ends Saturday at the close of business or when the last customer leaves. Remember, $6,000 cash for your trash trade-in event.
$6,000, $6,000, $6,000, $6,000. Cash for your trash trading event.
Advantage Broadcasting. Move ahead.